Hey, this is Kazi from Clever Programmer. Today, I have a very special announcement for you, and you don't want to miss this video. I have joined teams with Simple Programmer, John Sonmez, and we put together a video for you that is going to give you massive amounts of value. But more importantly, I have a masterclass for you that is going to teach you how to go from zero to actually becoming a six-figure developer. This is a brand new 2019 fresh masterclass that we've put together for you. It's a 3-part training series. John and I are going to be actually talking and having an interview that is going to be giving you lots of value and giving you insights on why you should actually become a Python developer. Why Python at all? Maybe you're a C# developer. What's the benefit of becoming a freelancer? What's the best language to learn? What is the most popular language and the most growing, especially as we head into 2020 and all the way to 2030, things are going to AI and lots of programming. What are the job opportunities that exist? And we cover all of that and much more. So I think you're really gonna enjoy this video. Just sit back, relax, and let's roll the video.
Hey, what's up, guys? John Sonmez here from simpleprogrammer.com. And I wanted to tell you about a very special opportunity that I have today. I've got a good friend of mine, Kazi from Clever Programmer, and he's putting on a special class, a Python master class that is really interesting. And I wanted to just take a moment, you guys. Thanks for checking this out. It's going to be totally worth your time. I got to tell you right now, though, turn off all of your cell phones, your notifications, distractions, all that stuff, because you're going to want to really pay attention and stay to the end of this video, because we've got some really valuable information here, especially if you've ever wanted to become a Python developer. If you've wanted to do freelancing work, become a freelancer, get out on your own and make a living for yourself without working for someone else. Or even if you just want to make some money on the side, there's some huge earning potentials up to making like $300 an hour as a freelance Python developer. And I've got the expert here, Kazi, who's done it all, who's coached people doing this. So welcome, Kazi.
Hey, thanks for having me, John.
So Kazi, what's going on, man? I wanted to really, when you're telling me about this, I was pretty excited, and I wanted to let everyone know about this. But I got to ask you, I'm a C# developer, so why should people become Python developers? I like C#. Why is it Python getting so damn popular right now?
Absolutely, man. So Python is there are a few amazing things that I love about Python and that are just true about Python in general. So for example, it's one of the easiest programming languages. It's one of the fastest growing programming languages. So even as data science is growing and data analytics is growing, I believe by 2030, Forbes has predicted that 800 million jobs are going to be given to AI. Wow. So for example, even Lyft right now has self-driving cars. Pretty soon Uber is going to have them. And a lot of that is run off of Python. Even recently, they actually detected a black hole and they took a picture of it. That was done with Python. Okay. Yeah. And Netflix just released an article a few days ago where they shared that every film, every movie that you actually watch is being powered by Python in the back end. Wow. So, things like Instagram are built off of it. YouTube is built off of it. So it has so much potential and it's only growing. So that is why I prefer and just recommend wholeheartedly going Python.
Okay. I mean, that's some pretty good arguments. And I guess that's, it's interesting. I see all the artificial intelligence stuff seems to be in Python, like image recognition, like PyImage and all that stuff is. So it makes a lot of sense that, it seems like a lot of the really the AI and machine learning and all of that is Python. And that's where we're going in the future. But what about for beginners? See, that's the thing is if someone's getting started in software development, is Python is it an easy language for them to learn?
Yeah, so perfect. Python is one of the easiest programming languages to learn. And if you look at all the universities, right, and you actually look at their statistics and data, all of them are switching over from Java or any other programming language to Python. So
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll see like all these universities switching over to Python primarily because of how simple it is, but it's not. But you can't think it's so simple. It's not that it's not powerful. You know, it's deceptively simple, but it's still powerful. So people from again like Instagram to NASA scientists are using Python, you know, on their day-to-day base. So if you're a complete beginner, that's perfect. You'll be able to pick it up really quickly. And then the great thing about it is as a developer, it allows you to be maximally productive. So then actually you can just go on to get freelancing clients, build projects as fast as possible. And it lets you use all of the, you know, its batteries included, so to speak. So it lets you leverage all of its libraries and tools to build real world projects really, really fast. That way you earn your income, your client gets your results, both parties are happy.
Okay, okay, I see. Okay, so that makes sense. I mean, if it's something that's easy to learn and then it has a very high potential, down the road, then it's a good path to be on.
Yeah.
Especially now, what about freelancing, right? Because I know this is one of the things that you're really going to cover in this master class. It's not just it's not just about learning to become a Python developer, but it's also about becoming a freelancer and making money freelancing. Why freelancing? Why not just get the regular job?
Yep. So that's a great question. For me, honestly, it was I wanted to become a remote developer. I wanted to do freelancing because I had to be, when I was growing up, and I used to live with my mom. So I wanted to be able to be near my mom and help her a lot because she was oftentimes sick, or my dad wouldn't be there and he was in Afghanistan, as a military, and he was doing translation. So for me, it was really important to be able to do something where I could be near my family and still earn an income and not be bounded by anything. Then I came to discover that there are a lot of other benefits, like being able to work on my own hours
Right, exactly. Yeah.
and be able to work with the type of clients that I actually enjoy working with and not necessarily have one boss. I remember I read your book many
Mhm.
years ago. It's the soft skills, and you talked about this one concept which sticks to me till this day, which is if you should look at a job like it's just one client,
Right. Yeah, exactly.
right?
Yep.
It's
Mhm.
one big client, but it's still one client. So your business in a sense is really weak if you look at yourself like a business. So if you actually go to the freelancing route where you start to have multiple clients, now you have a really, really strong business. You have freedom to choose your own hours. You have freedom to choose who you work with. You can travel and most importantly, be around the people that you love. So that's why I'm such a big proponent of freelancing.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I agree with all of that. I did freelancing for a while and, I mean, I was eventually able to build like $300 an hour as a
Yeah.
freelancer. And
Yes.
I thought that was it was insane. I couldn't
Yes.
believe that was possible when I was working these regular jobs for such a long time. But now I had this freedom and heck, I could work like if I wanted to 20 hours a week and make more money than I was making when I was working 40 hours a week.
Yes. Yes.
So guys, also I want to let you know, like Kazi mentioned soft skills. It's kind of interesting. We just met up in LA for the first time
Yes.
about a couple of weeks ago, and it was kind of cool to like see his story. If you guys have been following, if not, you should definitely check out his stuff on Clever Programmer. But he was telling me about how he first read soft skills and how that kind of really launched him in this direction. And he's built up this awesome empire, huge YouTube channel, awesome courses, like doing
Yeah.
everything right and building this business. And like, so it's just an example, of what can happen. And so
Right.
that's why also, guys, that I'm, it's not just that I'm trying to get you to sign up for this master class, right? Because I think there's a huge benefit in it. But also the thing is, like, this is someone that I trust, right, Kazi, because he's implemented what I wrote in soft skills and he's made it work. So he's actually taken the action and done that. So I think he's just a great example of someone to listen to and follow because he's actually done the steps, right? He's not just, it's sometimes I think you guys think, oh, well, someone like John is just an outlier. And anyone can do this if they're willing to take those steps. So
Right.
yeah, There you go.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I think ultimately it comes down to choices. I think it's just as hard and just as equally easy working at McDonald's versus charging $300 as a Python consultant. I think it's just as easy to work a minimum wage job as it is to even start your own business. So ultimately it comes down to what choices do you like, what choices do you make, right? That's what defines your path and your direction. Like, for example, I could just pick up a can of soda and drink it right now, or just as easily I could pick up water and drink it.
Right. Yeah.
In that time, they're both really easy. And like, you and I were sitting in LA and you were like, always think 5 years ahead. Now, if you think 5 years ahead, where do you need to invest your time to get the maximal return? And oftentimes it's actually not in doing the easy things. It's
Right.
sometimes doing, going after the harder things. So, if you choose to go down this route of trying to become a freelancer, sometimes initially it seems harder because, oh man, the job, one client, and I'm making 50K, 60K, maybe more. But with freelancing, that might not be happening right in the start. But if you actually decide to do this, and I think the right way to do it is don't quit your job if you're a developer. First, replace your income. Like first, either start generating side income or replace your income. And now you have the choice to quit your job. But in the end, what you'll have is freedom. And I think that is what's truly priceless.
Right. And even if someone didn't want to, like, if someone's listening and they're happy, they like their developer job, right? But maybe they want to make some extra income on the side, or maybe they just want to work on projects that are fun, right? That was one of the things, like, I think that pulled me into doing some freelancing is I was like, yeah, I like the corporate job and stuff, but I want to work with this new cool technology, right? In fact, I think one of the first freelancing things I did was I really liked creating automation frameworks and doing iOS development, and I couldn't really do that in my job. So, that it's a good way to make some extra income. And then you can kind of decide, maybe you're making enough, so much income from the freelancing, which is what happened to me, that you quit your job and then you just do that full time. So maybe you don't even have it planned, but hey, making enough money to cover your mortgage every month, it's like living for free.
That's right. That's a great way to look at it. You can, if you cover your expenses or your mortgage or your rent, I think that is a great thing to be able to do with it too, because then everything you make from your job is essentially close to pure profit.
Yeah, cool. Okay, well, yeah, we should talk a little bit about what's going to be in the masterclass. Oh, by the way, guys, I did want to tell you, I just remembered when we went up to LA, this guy Kazi, he's a power lifter. So not only is he a super smart developer and can teach you everything about freelancing, but he lives the life. He lives the simple programmer, the life.
He can also kick your ass. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, he's a boxer. He's doing Muay Thai.
Yeah.
So, talk about lifestyle of not being the typical nerd. I know a lot of you follow me because that's you. And, Kazi is one of us. So, but let's talk about the masterclass. So why should people sign up for this? What are you going to give them in this, right? I know some people are like, I don't really need to learn Python, or I'm not sure if I want to be a freelance developer, but why should they, just like stick around and just at least check out this masterclass and hear what you have to say?
So many reasons. First of all, this class is just epic. It's just so entertaining to watch. But more importantly, if we look at the really valuable stuff that you get out of it, is that it shows you your Python earning potential. So even if you are just mildly curious about this, right? Going into it and really knowing what type of earning potential you could have based on the number of clients, based on a certain number of hours. And I even give you a downloadable worksheet essentially, which is plug and play. So you can get your own sheet and see how much your earning income potential is. At which point you could look at it and go, I think I want to pursue this. Or you could go, I don't think I want to pursue this.
Okay. So definitely they should at least, like, in fact, right now, if you're watching, go sign up now. You can finish watching the video after you sign up, but otherwise you're not going to get this calculator. And you should definitely at least find that out, right? Even if you don't watch anything else, at least if you know what your potential is, you owe that to yourself. Otherwise you're just closing a door that's possible.
Right. And the most important thing I want to say about this entire masterclass, it really paves the way and makes it super clear for you how to go from zero to becoming a 6-figure developer. Now, if you're already halfway there, then the concepts are going to be even easier for you to understand.
Right.
But it really creates a clear step-by-step roadmap. And we give you a calculator that you can take away. We give you a downloadable roadmap that is going to be essentially yours. And we give you a downloadable portfolio. So worst case scenario, you leave with the portfolio that can potentially help you land jobs. This is a tested and proven portfolio. Mm-hmm. You get a roadmap that you can use. So even if you just come out of curiosity to download these things, I believe that you're still going to find a lot of value in this.
Right, exactly. And this masterclass is totally free, right?
Oh yeah, it's totally free. That's right.
Okay, so yeah, there's really no reason to not check this out. So so guys, definitely click sign up. Make sure before you miss this opportunity, because I don't know if this is going to be offered again. And there's some huge value here. So what else? What other kind of surprises and bonus? You said it's entertaining. Why is it entertaining?
So it's shot. It's really high quality. It was made with a lot of love and passion. So just the quality of it is great, and you will find a lot of there's some funny moments in it, but most importantly, I show you not just like the nerdy stuff to go from, one point to another point, but I actually show you real world tangible projects that you can develop. And for example, I share with you my first $20,000 contract that I got.
Oh, wow. Nice. Okay.
Like I actually share with you the invoice. I share with you the exact first project I built to make my $20,000. I share with you how I charged one of my clients, how I went from $50 to $100 an hour.
Nice.
Right. So those are all really tangible things that you get out of watching this, because I don't think a lot of people are sharing that. I don't think a lot of people are sharing specifically the project that they built and specifically how much they got paid. I also share with you how within my first year, I actually went from zero to making $104,000 a year as a Python freelancer, like complete beginner, just actually started learning programming. And I skipped a lot of steps because I had lots of mentors. Mm-hmm. And that's essentially what we want to be able to help you do as well. Like just give you all the tools. So then it takes away months and hopefully, maybe even multiple months off your timeline to actually get to where you want to go.
Awesome. Okay. Well, awesome. I'm sold. Let's do it.
Awesome.
All right, guys. So make sure you sign up. Like I said, this isn't going to be available for very much longer. So you want to get in while you can, and check it out. It's a free class, free master class on Python. You're going to learn, how to become a freelance developer, how to get started learning Python, the roadmap, the calculator, and a lot in the portfolio, the valuable portfolio. So go sign up right now, and we'll see you inside.
Awesome. Love to see you inside, guys. Please sign up, and I'm really excited. Thanks for having me, John.
Yeah.
What would it mean for you if you made your first $1,000 from coding? What would it mean for you if I revealed to you my step-by-step system that I use to go from being completely broke to then learning how to code in just a few months, landing my contract as a freelancer with Python, and being able to make $20,000 while I was a terrible Oakton Community College student, and to then being able to live the lifestyle I want on my own terms and have the ability to have my own time, freedom, money, and have the ability to make an impact on the world. And at the same time, travel with my friends, be there for my family, when we hit 300,000 subscribers, go to all these events. Even now I'm in Miami at 10X GrowthCon with Grant Cardone. How does that lifestyle come about? As a Python developer, I was able to create that lifestyle for myself. And in this video, I want to show you that how you can do that for yourself. Take students like, for example, John Navarro, who went from working with me from complete zero to becoming a senior data scientist, or Nazar Mali, who landed a $130,000 contract and now he's moved to Germany with his family and living an amazing life, or a Fareen Sheikh, who was able to make $20,000 after she took one of our programs. I've put together an incredible training for you that'll help you become a six-figure developer, so you can earn the income you want, you can have the time, money, and the freedom and the impact that you want to have in this world. The link is below. Click on the link. It'll take you to the training. Just put in your email. I'll send you this masterclass. It's a 3-part series. It'll absolutely blow your mind. completely free. Go there, do it now, and I'll see you on the other side.